And welcome back to Tipping Point. I'm your host, Dana Alexa, filling in for Karen McKinney. So it's interesting to see diehard anti-Trumpers admit his border policy is working. At least that's what some reports suggest, as the number of border encounters with illegal immigrants dropped to about 150,000 in January, down from a record high of 250,000 last December. Now, Team Biden is taking the credit, which is to be expected, since these are the lowest numbers since February of 2021, when monthly encounters were just above 100,000. However, extending President Trump's Title 42 policy may also be helping. Well, in any case, Border Patrol says the number of migrants who got away fell from over 70,000 to just about 48,000, and some people cite the recently implemented humanitarian parole program for this movement. The program allows 30,000 people from Venezuela, Nicaragua, Cuba, and Haiti to enter the U.S. if they didn't cross illegally, have an immigration sponsor, and meet other criteria. Okay. Well, conveniently, DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas says there's been a 97% decrease in encounters with people of those four backgrounds since the program took effect. Biden changes the system and boom, like clockwork, the administration can tout the move under the false premise that immigration is slowing down. Offering parole doesn't secure our border. It just gives illegals a legal pathway to our country. And it gets Biden out of a political jam just in time for the new Republican Congress. Meanwhile, the estimated number of asylum seekers that have arrived in New York City in the last year tops 44,000 people. And now Mayor Adams plans to open the Big Apple's 6th humanitarian emergency response and relief center at Wall Street at the Holiday Inn. To date, the city has used 83 hotels as shelters, and the 6th emergency center will provide 490 rooms to families and single adult women, leaving the city homeless population to wonder what they must do to be noticed. Mayor Adams, desperate to prove his sanctuary city isn't that overrun, recently spent the night at the new 1,000-cot shelter in Brooklyn's cruise terminal and praised the conditions, saying that he, quote, slept like a baby. Is that so? And joining us now to discuss is Robert Henneke, the Executive Director of Texas Public Policy Foundation. Robert, thanks so much. Thanks so much for coming on the show tonight. Wow, a lot of revelations. Mayor Adams opening that a 6th house. He says he slept like a baby. Do you believe him, or was that just a little fancy photo op?
Dana, it's great to be with you. Certainly posturing for the cameras is the New York City mayor's forte these days. You know, really in bragging about a problem of their own creation. I would imagine that the thousands and thousands of homeless veterans that we have on the streets of New York and the streets of America today wish that they could be treated nearly half as well as the mayor of New York is rolling out the red carpet for all of these thousands of persons in New York City here illegally in violation of our laws, while the city sets fire to millions of dollars just to, show virtue signaling about its sanctuary city status.